everyone! We have arrived in Austin, Texas. I directly flew into Austin this morning and Albert drove 3 hours all the way from Dallas and picked me up. We're gonna spend this Labor Day weekend in Austin having fun and eating lots of good food, so please come and enjoy the ride with us. Also on the way to Austin, we got myself some lunch. I got P. Terry's, never had it, but have been thinking about the burger, although at first I thought it was a bit plain, but it was very refreshing and you could taste the quality of ingredients, so I like that. Frozen lemonade, just okay. Wow, everything's so close. Wow. We are heading to the state capitol right now.
Is there payment? There should be payment.
We made it to the state capitol building. The site is actually under construction, but it looks pretty cool so far, and it's really nice that it's like a park around here, so I assume people are taking what are those photos? Quinceañera photos. Oh, so nice. You can see it. But yeah, look at the building. Very cool. I bet people picnic here if it's not for the scorching heat. It's 100 degrees.
I believe the Texas State Capitol campus is the largest in the United States.
Oh.
So there's a lot of different buildings and memorials here.
Oh, that's cool. I can see that. Okay. We're gonna try to get in first to get some AC, and then maybe we'll walk around a bit.
If you're like Albert and likes to read and learn about history, then you've come to the right place. If you're like me, who isn't that fond of it, you've still come to a great place where you can enjoy the AC and avoid the heat. And you can even come and visit this House of Representatives room, which I thought was a pretty cool experience.
What do you think about the state capitol?
Pretty cool. Really like the architecture. Yeah, I mean, this is only the second state capitol I've been to, so.
Compared to the California one.
I don't remember that one because I was like 6 or 7.
Okay,
so.
never mind. Yeah. Overall, I think it was educational, right? Not that I really learned anything. Yeah, first one I've been to. Did not know this was a thing. It was cool to see the House of Representatives room because I think it's always conceptual. I didn't realize it's actually a room for everyone to sit in, which makes sense. Now we're gonna go to University of Austin, Texas campus. We're gonna walk in the heat for 20 minutes until we reach the turtle pond. Is that famous or what? No, we don't know if it's famous or not. We just wanna. Albert's favorite animal is turtles, so that's what we're gonna see. Finally made it to the turtle pond, and they're really just chilling here. Wonder if they also feel the heat. Oh, look at that one. Just swimming. Albert, look at this one. Look. Are you swimming towards me? Hi.
After the turtle pond and staying in their student building for a bit just to relax, we headed over to a reservation we made for dinner, which was Truluck's. Spoiler alert, it was really good and we occasionally still think about it today. So we told them it was an anniversary. We saw that they had little rose petals on the table. The menu is quite extensive and everything looked really good, but we had to decide on what to get. So I got myself a little fruity mocktail for the occasion, and we got the Parmesan yeast roll for the appetizer. It was heaven. Got a tuna crudo for the appetizer, pretty good. For entrees, I got a lobster tail with the butter accompanying it. Not gonna lie, I felt like I could have maybe made this myself at home, but for the occasion, lobster tail is always yummy. And we also got a sea bass over, I think, a Thai-inspired fried rice, which had lots of flavor and that lent a lot of flavor to the sea bass as well. And last but not least, we got carrot cake for dessert. I think it's one of the more popular items on their dessert menu. What was really nice is that the restaurant actually covered it for us because they learned that it was our anniversary and we were celebrating it there. So not only was the cake delicious and indulgent, but it was free, which made it all the more delicious.
What do you think about Truluck?
Really good seafood, really good service. I feel like really good environment overall.
Yeah.
Terrific bread.
Yeah, we got these Parmesan yeast rolls, they're called, and it was amazing. We were just getting it because it said like made to order, so we thought that was special, but very different than what we were expecting and so much better. Our server Nina, she was awesome too, super nice, super attentive. Our dessert got comped. It was complimentary because we told them it was our anniversary, and that was very nice. And it was a really good carrot cake. Rest? Yeah. What Albert said. Oh yeah, the crab fried rice under the miso glazed sea bass was also really good. Lobster tail? It was lobster tail, so it was good, but we can like steam lobster tail at home from Safeway, so that's another story. But yeah, would recommend Truluck's seafood. Go to it in Austin.
So after dinner, we took a quick walk around downtown Austin. We spotted this biking mechanism. I've actually never seen it anywhere else, so I thought it was actually really cool and I wish I was doing it with them. Before our next event, we actually passed by the Driskill Hotel. It's a historical landmark in Austin, and apparently it was the unofficial headquarters for President Johnson during his term. He also had his first date with his future wife in the Driskill dining room. So it was a quick, nice glance around. Definitely nice for a bathroom break. Shout out to the hotel. And we were able to spend some time and kill some time here, just walking around a bit before the next event. Okay, so I'm really excited to introduce the next event, which is Esther's Follies. It's a comedy club in downtown Austin on 6th Street where you have lots of bars and restaurants. And it basically is a bunch of acts with comedy, commentary on current events, singing, dancing, magic. It's just a lot of fun. You do get to reserve your tickets in advance. Go do that. Anytime you visit Austin, go visit. It's a bunch of fun.
Day 1 of Austin concluded. We just finished Esther's Follies. It's a bunch of like continuous skits of comedy, satire, magic, illusions, like all combined into one show, and it was like really good. And it was funny too. Well, that was the point. It's like a whole like comedy satire skit. But yeah, finished today. Thanks for joining. Tomorrow we're gonna start biking. And I'll see you later.
Welcome to day 2 of Austin. Today we are going to first go to the Barton Springs bike rental place. We reserved an e-bike tour, which is 2 to 2.5 hours long. We would highly recommend this bike rental bike tour place because the tour guide truly took us to so many different places. We went to Barton Springs, we went to Zilker Park, we biked through Zilker Park, and we're able to stop at very nice viewing sites of the river. It was just gorgeous, and it was a great way to get introduced to Austin. It was really cool that throughout the tour we were able to learn history tidbits here and there every time we passed the house or look at all the murals. We're able to stop and learn more about the history. We even got to see the South Congress Bridge where the Austin bats fly out every evening. We biked through downtown Austin. The tour guide helped take cool photos of us, and we even stopped by State Capitol where, we were here yesterday, but it was still cool learning history from the guide versus learning or reading about it ourselves. And we also got to see the bats.
Am I in a good spot? I can kind of see little shoulders. I can't see faces. I think you guys can see faces.
We just finished the biking tour. It was really fun. Took longer than anticipated and planned because our tour guide gave us good detail over where we did. So we made many stops and then learned about history, some architecture, all of that. Highly recommend. I feel like Austin is very bikeable, super nice, especially we're on e-bikes, so that made it definitely easier. Now we're at Terry Black's, or we're walking to it. We just parked a little bit out and I'm excited to eat.
So Terry Black's barbecue on a Sunday around 1 to 2 p.m. still gets you a long line, but the line moves fast because there are so many restaurant employees there to help serve and service you. So when you get to the front of the line, make sure you already know what you want because it's so busy you kind of feel the pressure to order fast. So grab your sides, grab your meat, and find a place to sit down and enjoy. So we got some brisket, we got some sausage, we got some turkey, we got a little cornbread muffin, we got the pickles and onions, asparagus to be healthy, and a whole chunk of bread that you could just ask for as much as you want. Everything was really flavorful, although a bit salty. We just finished Cherry Blacks. Really good, very full. We got a variety different
sausage,
things.
brisket, turkey, ribs.
Yeah, and then green beans. You can ask for the pickles, onions, and bread that it just comes with, and they give you this whole stack of bread. Just they don't care, so they literally just gave a whole stack of bread. And I mean, it's bread. It was good because everything else was pretty salty besides green beans. But overall, it was really good. I like how it all works out where you get your food and you just find a place to eat, and we're lucky that we found a
good place with shade outside. I think right now we're just digesting. Just so full from everything, but everything was super flavorful. Brisket had lots of fat on it, which I really liked. Sausage was good. What do you think about the ribs?
Very peppery, a lot of black pepper, but
Yeah.
very flavorful.
Yeah, very flavorful. Not as if you're into like fat, like me, get the brisket.
So next up is the State History Museum. Free admission, no need to buy any tickets, so that was nice. A really good place to avoid the heat too, and you know, just learn some history about Texas.
Hello. We just came back, or not came back, we just left the State Bullock Museum about the history of Texas, and we have a bit of time to kill before our dinner reservation, so I randomly saw this one pinpoint on Google Maps, good job advertising, of Central Market. Apparently they started out in Texas or Austin, so, and I love going to grocery stores. So here we are, just exploring the grocery store.
Okay, so looking back on this experience, Albert and I both agree that Central Market is for the win, as in everything is laid out so neatly, everything feels a bit bougie, although they have okay prices, and you can just tell the quality of ingredients just through their displays, through their decorations, and we just had a great time going here and going to Central Market again to the other cities where we're visiting next.
What is it?
Beef pesto. It tastes like burrata or some sort of cheese. Arugula. I like the flatbread. Actually really good. Wow. I want it. It's so pretty. Right? I've never seen cherry tomatoes like this.
I really don't know why grocery stores make us so happy, but they really do. And look at these bananas. It's amazing that they're categorized this way. They also have bread samples. Like, who does that? And yes, we did kill enough time to get to our reservation at 1618 Asian Fusion. And I usually don't like Asian fusion that much unless they actually do it particularly well. And I think this restaurant actually does it very well. The ambiance was great, the food was delicious, and they even had a singer in the background singing. For appetizers, we got the fresh spring rolls with shrimp. Definitely fresh, but not the showstopper. The showstopper was actually these grilled lemongrass duck skewers. They were so good. I still think about it from time to time. And I also got the beef pho for myself. It was, dare I say, the best beef pho I've ever had to this day. And Albert got a dry noodle, and that was also delicious. I kept on stealing from his plate as well. Overall, 10 out of 10 for this restaurant.
Hello, we just finished 1618 Asian Fusion. We are stuffed. Like right now we're walking along the waterfront on our way to see the bats. Hopefully we're able to see them. That like every day they come out under like this bridge, and then apparently it's supposed to be like a huge sighting. If we're lucky we're able to see them, but we also did get to see them at another bridge. But anyways, for the Asian Fusion place, I think overall it's an awesome place. We ordered 2 appetizers, 2 entrees. I would say I got the beef bun. I think it was one of the best I've ever had. According to Yelp reviews, they also think the same way. Albert got the vermicelli. Yeah, what do you think?
Really yummy, huge portions for both entrees. I think if you like live in the area, I would definitely just eat half and take the rest home, because it's definitely good enough for 2 meals.
Yeah.
Since we tried to eat all of it, you feel a little bad after.
Yeah, would not recommend. We were prepared to get a dessert too, but we're just so full because we're traveling and we can't take it home. But we would definitely recommend the place. Great portions. The ambiance was really nice. The singer lady who is there for live music, her with guitar, they're super talented. Overall, great place. Would definitely recommend. And also, after that, you could just walk by the waterfront. It's a perfect location.
And we ended up not getting to the bridge in time, but we were able to see all the bats come out. Like, it's literally just a stream of black, which was super cool in our eyes. So we just stayed there for a while and, enjoyed the sighting. For our last day in Austin, in the morning, we went kayaking in the Colorado River. It was a really fun experience, but it was super sunny. So definitely bring your hats, bring your sunscreen, bring your water. It was really fun to just go along the river, hear the water noises. We got to see some turtles. And if you look left and right, you get to see the Austin skyline too. Would definitely recommend, but remember to bring your hats. But it was a great experience.
Hey guys. We just finished kayaking. It was really fun. It was kind of tiring too because we did not have the muscles for it. But it's still really fun. Would recommend. It's nice to always get out on the water, and definitely bring your hat and everything. Very important. And now since we want to couple the water stuff together, so we just found some parking at Barton Springs, and we're gonna go for a swim.
So the process to get in is pretty simple. You just get a ticket from one of these machines. You can go further away from the entrance, so you don't need to wait in line. Give the ticket to the attendant, enter, and that's all. And remember that the water is natural, so it's coming from the natural springs, which is why there's no chlorine. You can kind of feel the algae, and the floor is not smooth or anything, so be prepared for that. Because of that, I'm not sure if I'll come back, but I think it's definitely an experience you should still go to for the first time. So after we did all the Barton Springs and water activities, we got back to the hotel, did an outfit change, and now we're headed to south of Congress, SoCo, to just do some shopping and walking around. Our first stop in the afternoon was the Salty Donut, a cute donut place close to where we want to be in the afternoon later on. So the inside decor was really cute, menu was pretty extensive. We ultimately chose our donuts. I got the horchata donut and Albert got the chocolate donut. My horchata donut had plenty of cinnamon and a milky flavor, while Albert's had definitely lots of chocolate inside. We were pretty sad we couldn't just eat half and save the half for later, but we ended up finishing both because we were traveling. We also wanted to check out this other bakery called La Pâtisserie, where it has a lot of gluten-free options. It also has a good seating area, so I can totally imagine a day of just enjoying your baked goods with a little cup of tea or coffee. We ended up getting a gluten-free cinnamon pecan muffin. We were already full from, the previous donut, so we couldn't finish this muffin, but it was pretty good too. And finally, one of the last snacks of the day before dinner is home sliced pizza. It started out as a mom and pop pizzeria, but now it has become basically an Austin iconic landmark where you can get your authentic New York style pizza here. So we got just that. It was delicious, although pretty greasy, but it only adds to the flavor. We also ended up getting a t-shirt from here for Albert because he likes to collect t-shirts when we're out and about. So would recommend, come check them out. After home slice, we just walked around a bit, did some shopping, went into stores here and there, and then off we went for our one last activity before dinner. Yes, we headed to Mount Bonnell Park. We just walked up the stairs. I think it's just only around 100, which was really quick, and enjoyed this entire view of the river. It was beautiful, especially under the sun. We even got to see not tiny from our viewpoint, but in reality, large houses over the water. I've never seen that in my life, so I thought that was really cool. But it looks like there are also a lot of other trails in this park. So if you have time to check it out, definitely do that. So for our last dinner in Austin, Texas, we went to Chi, a modern take on Chinese cuisine. The teacups were cute, the decoration was cute, and the menu was pretty extensive. You can tell from the menu and the ingredients used within each dish that they're really trying to take a modern and their own spin on Chinese cuisine. So all the dishes were pretty unique and interesting. So for example, for these Akashi beef pot stickers, they're not your typical pork pot stickers that I'm used to. The only problem is that they were a bit sweet. So if you're like me and don't want anything sweet in your pot stickers, avoid this dish. But if you do, get it. Bok choy, mushroom, typical, gotta get your veggies in. And of course we gotta get the lobster dumplings, and we also got the scallop and caviar shumai we both enjoyed. Then we also got these crab meat bishmal soup dumplings. They're a bit salty, but overall it's very unique, which was really cool.
Hello, we just finished dinner at Chi Austin. Albert, what'd you think?
I definitely really liked the lobster and scallop dumplings. Those were like really special, pretty high-end ingredients, and they really make those like more traditional dumpling styles, or it stands out from like traditional dumplings.
Yeah, and this review is only for the dishes we ordered because I think there are plenty of entrees that look really good, but we didn't have the stomach to eat it, so we couldn't. But yeah, I like the scallop one. I actually like the bok choy and mushroom. I think the beef pot stickers are kind of sweet inside, which I was not down for. But it was nice that they're crispy, which I appreciated. What else do we get? Oh, what do you think about the crab meat soup dumplings?
I think the crab meat dumplings were kind of a bit too salty, but still very flavorful. So I still appreciated that.
Yeah, I had to eat the bok choy to get rid of the saltiness. Yeah. But it was definitely a unique filling inside that I've never had before. Yeah. Overall, would you recommend it?
I'd still recommend it just for the lobster and scallop dumplings. Yeah. And then I would also say, even though we didn't get the entrees, some of them are definitely like probably very good.
They smelled really good too. So yeah, I would go back and try out the entrees next time. But yeah, that's our review for this restaurant. Appreciate everyone for watching this video so far. We're gonna head back to Austin tomorrow. We're gonna head back to Dallas tomorrow. But yeah, I think that's all for this trip, right? Yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys in the next one. Okay, the last thing about this Austin trip was our first introduction to Buc-ee's. I think it's a if you know, you know basis in Texas, where it's just a huge gas station, but the inside of the gas station has all Buc-ee's themed goods and merchandise and food, and the food's actually pretty good. So in the next few minutes, you'll just see us in awe of trying to look at everything and try everything. I would say this was a success.